The first thing I would like is let's have faith in army. As far as country is concerned, 140 crore people, if you have your faith in army, army will deliver. I want you to be one as 140 crore people. I don't want religion to come in. I don't want this Josh to come down. You be spirited, have that jazba for your country. Army will deliver. Because army lives on you. Army lives on your jazba. Army also knows how to tackle and do everything. But most important for Indian Army is the public, the government. If you two are with us, let the government be there to take those strong, odd, uncomfortable decisions to support us or give us that freedom. Freedom on its own is not adequate. We require that support of the public, we require the support of the government, and we require the support of the economy, industry, infrastructure. Because without these things, do any kind of fight. There is no possibility only. Because unless your economy and your industry helps us, we will not be able to deliver. Because war, though we don't want, our country doesn't want, but at the same time, if it is given to us, we'll give you a good war, Pakistan. You know, if we have to divide any kind of war or army or any kind of conflict, there will be one part which is conflict on electronic warfare. There will be cyber warfare, there will be propaganda warfare, there will be physical warfare, there will be technological warfare, there will be air warfare, there will be ground warfare, there will be naval warfare. The combination is deadly. But yes, a very huge center of gravity lies on the electronic warfare. Because unless in today's world, technologically developed world, electronic items are everywhere. And if you are able to win over that, neutralize his electronic items and score over by your superior electronic items and development, the army will definitely score, because there is literally nothing available where electronics is not involved. Yes, I say it with a lot of responsibility. The next war will definitely be won by somebody who has got an absolute clear-cut electronic superiority. The war of electronics is today's world. Let me tell you, fighting is very easy. As a man on ground, it's very easy for me to fight. But the logistics behind me is the actually game of war. Unless you can give me the logistical support, that's why I said the public is important, economy is important, because those are the things which are going to make the supply happen. To fire that first round is very easy. To get that another round from behind, replenishment, is absolutely critical. Unless I am assured that yes, my supply will be uninterrupted, and that is where you find that the ASC, Ordnance, EME, each one has got a very, very important and even I dare say critical role. To make a soldier fight on border, the logistics behind is important. Artillery, I'm an artillery officer, that's why I can tell you so. In the world, artillery is the god of war. Nobody can take a step forward until unless artillery is with him. There is no tank which can survive unless artillery gives them a clear way of going into the enemy territory. The best part of artillery is that it is able to give you a support, a clearance, a war by itself. There are many places that artillery weapons have actually done so much of damage, which in my words I call it, that artillery inflicts prohibitive losses to the enemy, where the enemy's will to fight is destroyed. That is what is all artillery is about. And this is where you find that your soldier will be able to have a walkover on the enemy territory. If I have to talk about my country doesn't want war. My country has always been preaching no war. We were the first one in Ukraine and Russia war to say that this is not an era of war. This is what is my character, this is what is my upbringing, this is what is everything about. But when I am an army officer, then I can only tell you one thing. We fight for having a war. There is no point in thinking that there may not be war, there will not be war. Then I am not required. I am there, I train myself, I expertise myself, because I know there will be a war. If that gentleman will do it or not, I don't know. When I will do it, I will do a war on you. And that is what is the preparation all about. It is world over that unless you are very clear, because even when it comes down to diplomacy, talk and all this, you can only speak from a strong position, and that is where people hear you. And there comes that Sam Dam Dand Bhed. What is that all about? That yes, if you are strong, people will hear you. If you are speaking from the position of strength, where world knows that you matter with the army, you matter with the damage which you can inflict on the world or the adversary, they start hearing you. And I think there is nothing better which can be said about, army. Army is always prepared for a war. It can never ever say that there will not be a war. Wrong is that army if he is thinking, because this is the condition where the Pakistani army is there, that they have always thought there will not be a war. And that is why you find every war they do fight only to lose.